I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to the great state of Virginia, where we find a frauditor and his wife who don't have a real job, so they decide to deliver Grubhub for a living. Well, there's nothing wrong with that if that's all you can find, but with this attitude they have, it's such a stinking attitude, I can't imagine them getting very much in the way of tip money. And today they have an encounter with a university police officer for no reason at all. Perhaps for clicks and views. I don't know. Sit back, watch, and enjoy!
Just trying to deliver food. Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to go?
He wants you to park going that way, because it's a one-way.
Okay. It's one way, which way? Which way am I supposed to go? Where he's at? What am I supposed to do? Where do you want me to go? I don't understand what you want me to do. Guess he's not going to tell me anything else. Okay, well, that would have been something to explain.
This is the frauditor behind the camera. I call him Egghead, but upon further reflection, maybe I should call him Humpty Dumpty, but he doesn't have a round body, although his wife does. Yeah, let's take a quick look at her, shall we? This is the frauditor's wife. I understand that they deliver Grubhub for a living. Man, that's got to be rough. Even if you do make decent tips, what about the wear and tear and all the gasoline in your car? Yeah, you're not making any money, frauditor.
Okay, you still gotta face this way. I got you. Yeah. I just want him to face this way, because once the car's facing this way, everybody's gonna come looking that way. All right.
Well, that's only.
Yes, ma'am. Spell it. S-P-U-R-L-I-K. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Pig.
Maybe you should put up a one-way sign.
Yeah.
Where's the one-way sign?
Just come on. Let's go.
Most people go through their lives and try to avoid confrontation, whereas this idiot and his lovely wife seem to thrive on it. There's something wrong with you, frauditor. Perhaps that's why you have so many speeding tickets. Oh, not to mention an array of other problems you have in your life. Hey, I have an idea. Find a real job and stop delivering food to other people. That would be a beginning right there.
A few minutes later.
And here you go. Now the black officer will speak with the black students who told me to get off their campus, bitch. Hey, officer. How do I get out of here?
And he's turned on, just for y'all to know, he's turned on his camera.
How do I get out? I said, how do I get out of here? Since you were laughing when you drove by. You like them students that told me to get off their campus?
They didn't tell
White
me to get
one?
off. They were just saying.
It's on record. It's right here on video recording.
What they told me
What they told you.
That's fine. They can say
Right.
whatever
Why would they tell
told
you
me.
anything about me when I haven't talked to them?
How you want me to answer the question?
I don't care
I
about
will
what
not
they
come
told
back
you.
to this campus.
I don't
No
care
problem.
what they
Contact
told
the
me.
campus to let them know
Yes, ma'am.
that that's the way their students behave.
And how
Yes,
their
ma'am.
Absolutely terrible.
and how their police department behaves.
And
Why were
how
you
the
laughing at
police
when you drove by?
department behaves, because the officer up front was also extremely rude.
Okay.
This is the Frauditor's wife that you hear in the background. It's unbelievable that she delivers food for a living. I wonder if she samples a little bit of it before she delivers it. See, I don't trust people to deliver my food for that very reason. You never know what's going to happen to your food, do you? Certainly not. But anyway, let's continue.
You asked.
More insult.
Where was the one-way sign when I got to the T intersection? Because you need to get back from a car first.
No, sir. You called me back here. I am.
It's 6 feet.
Do I go
I am.
straight to get off
6
the campus?
feet.
I am.
My arm is 3 feet. If I reach out
Okay.
there, is it going to touch you?
No, it's not. Go ahead.
No, don't touch them.
That's 3 feet.
Right. Okay.
Not 6 feet.
So I'm asking a question for you.
No, I don't.
Asking a
Wait,
question for me? You
answer
can't
the
even speak
question.
English.
I asked a question.
How do I get out of here?
How do I get out of here? I don't need
And
your
why?
questions.
And why do you keep blocking traffic, talking to people, blocking the road?
Because
This is my campus.
Oh, it's yours.
I can
Oh,
drive
you're Mr.
how
Hampton, huh?
I can drive.
Oh,
how
can
I
you?
want to.
Yeah, you're a pig.
And for
That's
the
why you
safety
can do
of
what
the
you want.
Your
The
campus.
safety. The safety of the
Excellent.
students.
Let's go. Go
Safe-
around him.
Read it up, friend.
What law did I break?
Yeah. What's the
What law
crime,
have I
officer?
broken? Other
Are
than
you
not
mad?
saying- being
No, not
happy
at all.
about you.
Then why don't you get in your fucking car and get the fuck out of here?
Okay, sir.
You better move out of my way so you don't think I'm trying to run you over.
You're impeding traffic.
Yeah, you're standing in the middle of the road.
It's apparent that these two hate authority and they really have no respect for police officers. This man's just doing his job. He's a campus police officer and he does have arrest powers, Frauditor. No doubt about it. He's a full-fledged police officer and he could take you to the pokey. Of course, you might like that. You know why they call it the pokey, don't you, Frauditor? Yeah, I won't say your name out of respect. I'm just gonna call you Humpty Dumpty.
You better move so I can drive away. You don't fear for your life and shoot me in the head because I'm
You can
driving
look
right
up-
at you.
You can look up anything you want. Everything is clean.
So are you going to move so I can leave, or are you going to stand there now? Go ahead and get your sergeant out here then if you want to make it a night.
301 to dispatch.
All right. So I am now being told detained because
Yeah.
you will not move out of the way for me to be able to leave, which means technically it's a de facto arrest.
Tags when ready.
Am I being detained?
No, not at all.
Then
You
move
got
the
one.
fuck out of the way. Move the fuck out of the way.
I'm not being detained. You
Move the fuck out of the way.
back up and drive around them.
Nigga, just have a vehicle.
Back up and drive around them.
Be very rude drivers. That's just funny tags.
Hanging out with your racist students tell me to get off their campus. Like it's your campus.
Have a great night.
A Frauditor, Humpty Dumpty, just had a rant and rave for the officer to move out of his way. Note now he's going to stop and his wife is going to berate the officer. There's something wrong with these people. They're perfect for each other though. They're made for each other. Long live stupid people.
Somebody to find out exactly if it is indeed your campus.
It's not campus because
It's not your campus. It's not your. It's not. No, I didn't know. I didn't ask a question. I made a statement. I made a statement. I didn't ask. I didn't ask a question. I made a statement to you. And what your response? And your response to me is to run my tags.
Right.
So, because you don't like what I have to say on a university, which is so very sad, which is so, and now you're speaking over top of me.
Yeah.
Over on a university.
Private university.
Oh, that's fine. I was invited here.
Okay.
I was invited here.
Right.
It's called a contract.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I was invited here for
Yes.
a contract.
Okay.
And the way that you treat me is because you don't like my words, which is a First Amendment right, and you, everybody,
what did I
out of
say?
everyone, should know how important the First Amendment is in the
did I say?
Constitution.
What did I say I
Anyways,
didn't like?
what did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not
All I asked
understanding.
you was the simple
For
turn
you
the
to
vehicle around
run,
on a
for
one-way
you to
street.
run my tags because
Right.
you do not like my words is.
I fully understand why these two drive for Grubhub. Their attitude is horrible. They couldn't keep a real job for one day. Could you imagine that? having this woman berate her boss like she's berating this officer. And the same thing with him. The F-bombs fly freely out of his mouth. Yeah, I guess they're just going to be gig workers the rest of their lives. They depend on other people's generosity and tips. Yeah.
An abuse of power. And just because, how do I figure? Yeah. I guess you should go look up the authority and the things that are done and are not allowed to be done. Right. The First Amendment is a limitation on you. Right. If you don't like my words, it does not give you the right or probable cause to search my license plate number.
I do.
No, sir. What crime? For what crime?
I'm gonna tell you why.
For what crime?
Because
what crime? Did you pull me over? Did you pull me over for an infraction?
Can I answer your question?
Did you pull me over for an infraction?
Can I answer your question?
Did you pull me over for an infraction?
Can I answer your question?
Did you? Go right ahead.
Okay.
Let's listen.
My students was concerned about the driver that was behind me, and they was worried. So my job as the university police officer is to be concerned for our students.
Hold on, I'm speaking to your officer.
Okay, that's fine. You spoke to them. Right. That was way that was way before you ran my tag. That was way before you ran my tag. And suspicious behavior is not probable cause.
Could you imagine being married to a motor mouth like this? Maybe that's why Humpty Dumpty's always pissed off. He's always in a bad mood because he's married to a battle axe. Oh, the poor lad. I understand, sweetheart. Don't worry. Things will get better. Well, maybe not.
Do not honk at me to alert me.
Did I ask you how to get out of here?
Okay,
after you laugh.
Actually, no. Actually, no. The initial contact was made by you.
Right. To tell you to
turn your vehicle. It was made by you, and then you followed us, so we pulled over. You followed because it's a one-way street. That's whatever you want to say. Your reasoning is.
It is.
So whatever. That's what you say.
It is.
That's what you say.
It is.
That's what you say.
It is.
That's what you say.
And it is.
Okay, great. That's what you say. I'm saying that you followed behind me. I pulled over.
Okay. And I passed you.
And you passed me. Yeah. And then you stopped and impeded traffic with some students.
They pulled on the side of me. Look where my vehicle's at.
Yep, right where I'm at now. Right. And now your students are mad at me because I'm in their way.
Well, too bad. I'm speaking to an officer who believes that this is his campus.
It is.
It is. Okay, great. Wonderful.
So I'm trying to understand what's...
And everybody will know that you believe that this is just your campus.
What you should know is that when you have young black students that ride by and see two white people that are delivering food to poor students or whatever on this campus. And what you should know is that when you have young black students that ride by and see two white people that are delivering food to poor students or whatever on this campus. And what you should know is that when you have young black students that ride by and see two white people that are delivering food to poor students or whatever on this campus. And
now, it appears to me that the Frauditor and his wife are just a bit racist because I found another video where the Frauditor called a black man a slave. He made a reference to him being a slave to the corporation. Yeah, well, you know what, Frauditor, those days have passed in this country. If you want to think that privately, that's all good for you, but you shouldn't say it in public and definitely not on YouTube.
Say something about
because it was only $5.
When they tell me to get off of their campus, and you as a black man who's working as a police officer, you should really be ashamed of your students on your
I will decline.
To your campus.
Did you bring that to my attention?
I don't need to. I'm not.
But then how am I supposed to know that?
I will decline.
I told you when you said they didn't say it. When I told you when they got out of the car.
I'm telling you what they told me.
As soon as I see that it's Hampton University, I will decline every order.
No problem.
Take care,
and that would be a blessing for everybody. Thank you very much.
Especially you.
So one way to leave the exit.
Oh, but I'm not done with you.
That's fine.
I'm not done with you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Great. You have a great evening.
You too now.
Take
Drive
care.
safe. To get out, you just going straight ahead. Okay?
Excellent. Could have been done that.
Could have done that, but no, you ran my tags instead.
Well, now there you have it, folks. That entire interaction was unnecessary, and I believe it was all for clicks and views. Yeah, because delivering Grubhub really can't make you that much money. You're dependent upon the tips of the people you serve, and if they have that kind of attitude, they're not getting too much in tips. That's for darn sure. But at any rate, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, like Humpty Dumpty, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.